What happens when a court delivers a verdict, but the system that enforces it does something different? In the Gambia, recent events have triggered protests, public anger, and renewed debate about the rule of law after two siblings, Ousainou and Amie Bojang, were acquitted of charges linked to the killing of two police officers. The case dates back to a 2023 incident in which two officers were killed near Sukuta. The siblings were later charged, but after a lengthy trial, the High Court ruled that there was insufficient evidence and acquitted them. For many, the ruling represented a moment of judicial independence. But the situation quickly changed. Within a short period after their acquittal, the siblings were reportedly rearrested, sparking widespread concern and protests across parts of the country. Protests erupted in areas like Brufut and Serekunda, where citizens gathered to demand their release and question the actions of authorities. Public reaction became immediate. According to reports and footage shared by Al Jazeera, police responded to demonstrators using tear gas and water cannons as crowds called for respect for the court's decision. Law enforcement moved to restore order, but the protests reflected a deeper issue. For many citizens, the concern was not only about one case, but about the broader relationship between the judiciary and law enforcement. Justice becomes trust. If court rulings are perceived to be overridden or delayed in implementation, public confidence in institutions can weaken. Legal experts and observers have pointed to the tension between maintaining public security and upholding due process. Balance becomes critical. Following the unrest, police later stated that the siblings had been released again, signaling a shift after public pressure and continued scrutiny. Public pressure influences outcomes. From a broader perspective, the situation highlights a recurring challenge in many countries, ensuring that legal decisions are consistently respected across all levels of authority. Institutions must align. Inside the situation brief court ruling, acquittal due to lack of evidence law enforcement action, rearrest and public concern. Public reaction, protests and demands for justice. Institutional trust, confidence in the rule of law. The events in the Gambia are not only about one case. They reflect a larger question, because when citizens begin to question whether justice is applied consistently, the stability of institutions becomes part of the story.